Well, this is something I want to talk about today. Probably a lot of people don't know, especially for the people from the 60s, the hippies. A lot of people talk about Tibet like it was a spiritual movie, some kind of Brad Pitt kind of stuff. But the declassified file from CIA tells a very different story. So basically, in the 1960s, the CIA was literally funding the Dalai Lama and the Tibetan Exile Network. It was not a rumor. It's not a fake news. This is straight come from the U.S. government owned archive, and it was not a very small amount of money. It was $1.7 million a year. Okay, that was in the 60s. It's a lot. The purpose of that money was political activities, propaganda, border operations, covert equipment, and the yearly payment to Dalai Lama himself. Okay, the CIA also trained Tibetan fighters at Camp Hell in Colorado. They were taught explosives, radio work, and guerrilla tactics. Then the CIA airdropped them, some of them, back into the Himalaya areas, which is, China. And why would the US do this? Because during the Cold War, the Dalai Lama and the exile leadership were very useful. They were the old ruling class of Tibet, right? They are nobles and a monastic elite. The CIA want to use them. They turn them into political tours and the Western audience, which are you guys, and turn them into some sort of a spiritual symbol. And here's the fact, right? Old Tibet was not a paradise. You guys know that. More than 90% of the population were serfs on a tiny group of elites. And the Dalai Lama was the ruling class with a bunch of nobles, right? So when the elites lost power in the 1950s, they went into exile, right? They ran away. And the CIA picked them up and made them useful. Then by 1972, the US needed China. Nixon went to China, and the funding stopped right away, right there. The whole project was abandoned because they were useless at that time. I have the full story with more detailed context on my Substack, and also a little another article about the old Tibet. It was free. It's free to subscribe, and thank you for your support of my work. And the link is in bio, or visit grumpychineseguy.com. I really appreciate it. Take care, guys.